Alright, man. We're gonna start off by introducing who we talking to, man.
Talking to Connor, CD7.
Alright. Yeah, bro, this is my first podcast day, and I've been wanting to do this shit for a long time. I ain't gonna say nobody wanna help, but sometimes you gotta, do what you do, come from the trenches. We got box TV still. I ain't, I'm still with the yellow, white, and red cords. But let's get into the motherfucking shit. What we gonna talk about first, bro? Well, what's the first topic? I wanna talk about the Lakers. Cause ever since probably like I was a kid, I was an Iverson fan. I liked the Eagle Dollar, and then as time went on, Kobe Bryant was that man. And then it was like, damn, I'm watching Jordan 2.0. It was like Jordan on, like, I don't want to say on drugs, but man, he was better than Jordan. But that's for a whole different topic.
We gonna get to that.
yeah.
No, we gonna get to that one.
Yeah, we gonna get to that one. But the Lakers, bro, how you feel about JJ Redick, coach? You already think this was gonna happen, bro?
Yeah, low key. Other than Dan Hurley, I felt like they might have hired him because he had all that college coaching experience. And JJ Redick is a rookie, but they looking at Redick like they looking at him like a Pat Riley in his prime when he was a coach, or Eric Spoelstra whenever he first got hired on at the Heat. Like somebody that knows basketball so well that like it translates no matter what.
Right.
And he's at a young enough age where he recently was playing and shit. So like he knows the schemes, game plans and stuff. He knows the competition. So it's
Do you think it was more because nobody wanted to accept that job because I forgot what the percentage rate is of how long the coaches last.
Yeah,
coaches don't last long.
It's been since Phil Jackson. I want to say probably like 3 years. It's been a new coach every couple of years.
Yeah, like so.
Right.
Do you feel like JJ Redick is only here for a couple of years? Anyways, he's here for the briny possibilities.
Yeah, I feel like he's more hired for development. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's in a position where he can come through right now and help. I feel lead a team to a championship or far into the playoffs, but he's at a young enough stage in his career where he could low-key get hired on, have a couple of successful seasons with LeBron and AD, and then as the younger players, as Bron and AD start to fade out, he's young himself. He's a young coach. He's gaining experience, so I feel like he'll be good in the developmental part of it too.
Do you feel like Bron and JJ Redick got some type of like, I ain't gonna say chemistry, but they say every single coach that LeBron's ever had like can't coach LeBron. It's hard to coach LeBron. That's what they saying, bro.
Yeah,
they saying it's hard to coach LeBron.
I felt Spoelstra had that. He was able to coach Bron, but other than that, Bron has really pretty much been the coach every year.
So Ty Lue ain't coach Bron?
Oh yeah, you're right. I wasn't even thinking about Ty Lue. I was thinking of more recent, like Frank Vogel.
Yeah.
They won a chip, but that was Bron. That was Bron coaching.
That was Bron coaching.
You see this year when he coaching the Suns, they ain't do nothing.
That's crazy. Shit. So with the draft, Bronny just went in the draft, bro, with the Lakers, bro. We gonna talk about them because I'm going for the Lakers this year. Every year. It's crazy. I'm going for the Lakers off rip. The Lakers and the Mavs. You feel me? I'm gonna lay that out right now. I'm a Lakers and the Mavs fan, and it's been like that, man. I like the Spurs. The Spurs is like my third team. I don't, super care for them, but I've always respected. Everybody respects the Spurs. You feel me? Right. I feel like the Spurs is like everybody's third, fourth best team.
Like a lot of these young people, they probably not understanding, but like at the age we was able to grow up with Tim Duncan, Ginobili, Tony Parker, like they had a squad on. They had Kawhi Leonard with them, bro. Like what they don't realize is people try to say that Kobe ran the early 2000s. Whenever they forget that Tim Duncan won 5 chips at the same time. Kobe won 5, Tim Duncan won 5.
That's crazy.
Everybody excludes Duncan out of all the conversations, and his resume stack up.
And Duncan was there to stop Bron for getting like 8 of them. Just imagine if Duncan was never here.
Yeah.
Who else would have been on the team to have to like go against Bron?
because Kobe was already out by the, he had already tore his ACL and shit by that time, right?
Hey, Bron was so smart. He stayed in the East for a minute. When he went to the West, nigga, everything changed.
Man, bro, they do too much with all that. Like, Bron has some competition in the East. He stayed in the East too long, bro. The Celtics formed a super team to start it off just to beat LeBron, just to keep LeBron from winning anything. He had to play prime Derrick Rose and the Bulls. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had some competition in the East. It's not like today where, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like today where the West is stacked from the first seed to the 10th seed. You got teams that you could place, any team you could take from the West and toss into the East, and they damn near gonna be a top 5 team. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn near any team from the West.
Could be the Sacramento Kings.
Victor, if you would have put the Spurs in the East, Victor Wembanyama probably would have won. I mean, he probably would have made the playoffs this year. He wouldn't have been no last place, you know, type of player.
Victor Wembanyama in the playoffs is crazy, though. That's must-see TV right
there. Yep.
But
he would have went crazy, but it's just he ain't got nobody else to help him out, so he can only do so much, you know.
Type shit. But to not even get in that, we gonna finish the Bronny topic. Bronny, bro, is do you feel like that's gonna affect the Lakers, and you think the Lakers can get a chip with him? Do you feel like that's gonna hurt the leg? Like, do you feel like that's a thing to do? Because you're a LeBron fan.
That's not gonna. I mean, that's not gonna affect LeBron's legacy at all. It's only affect the legacy. I mean, like it'll affect it in a way. Like, no matter what, it's a plus. You got to, even if Bron doesn't get to play with Bronny on the same team, him and Bronny are going to be playing in the NBA at the same time. No other NBA player is going to do that. Nobody in history has done that. So
for real?
He's going to pull that off.
Was Curry Daddy still in the league when Curry?
Nah, come on now. What? What? Come on now.
Tim Hardaway?
When did Curry get drafted? Like
Tim Hardaway?
Online?
What about Tim Hardaway?
Nah. Hardaway is what, like 2013, something like that.
The Lakers is gonna win. Who you feel like gonna win the chip, bro? That's how we're gonna end. Last question on this motherfucker. Who winning the chip?
That's a hard question right now.
Because it's so early.
Yeah, like we ain't seen really none of the movement and
it's so ugly because the Celtics just won.
Yeah, come on. Like, I feel like they, like, of all the championships as of recently, the Celtics, like, they tried to play LeBron, you know, 2019, 2020 bubble championship and try to act like it was a Mickey Mouse chip and shit. Like, come on now. Like, this championship was, I feel, way easier. The competition, they only lost, I want to say, the Celtics lost 2 or 3 games the whole playoffs, bro. They didn't play nobody. It was a walkthrough against everybody. And then when they played the Mavericks, like, yeah, you have Luka and you have Kawhi, but who else do they really have that could just bolster the offense? Like, they
Luka and Kawhi.
I mean Kyrie, my bad. I mean
yeah, I'm like, Kyle, my bad. I'm like, shit, that's a damn man. Oh my God, I be wanting to talk about all type of shit because, like, Kawhi seemed like he's not even in the NBA no more, bro.
Right. I mean, he was playing good this year, and then I want to say he got injured right before the playoffs.
That Toronto Raptors championship by Kawhi, like,
legendary.
It's like legendary because it's just like he don't give a fuck about shit. He got a chip on some humbug shit.
You know what I'm saying? He
don't gotta do no more.
He already had what, 1 or 2 with the
Spurs.
Come on,
he got like about 3 at least.
Yeah.
At least he got 3. He got at least 2 with Duncan.
Yeah.
Like, Duncan probably had 3 without him, with Robinson, and he got 1 like in that era, and then got another one, and then because that shit didn't all happen back to back. There wasn't no back-to-back champions. They was getting them bitches every now and then. He played for 20 years type shit. You know? He played 20 years, he got 5 champions.
Man, what would you rather have? Successful, like, this is kind of gravitating towards the LeBron versus Jordan debate, but, like, would you rather have a super successful long career or a ultra successful short career where you win a bunch of championships at one small time period and you retire barely into the league, like all the other stats are barely affected, and you leave all this shit up in question, like, you know, could he sustain this for a long time? Was he really that good? Like, you know, the eras that you played in, whenever everything comes into question, it's like, well, LeBron has been dominating for this long, and we saw where Jordan was at that age, where his when you look back where his competition was, like, yeah, they no matter what, like the 90s, they had some solid players. They had good players. They had superstars. But I'm saying, like, the NBA as a whole at that time, like, they were not nearly as good, bro. Like, you had players on the team specifically for rebound. They couldn't shoot at all, couldn't dribble the ball, couldn't do nothing.
That's every era.
You know what I'm saying? And now, like, you got big men.
They do everything, but at the same time,
you do everything good. Like, it's a difference.
It's more skill.
Talent. Yeah, it's more skillful at the exact position. Yeah,
but it was the calls and the fouls and different shit like that. Niggas was getting elbowed and they wouldn't call them. And it's like, hold on, we about to sock on.
So it was catch one.
Yeah, bro, but that's.
I'm gonna throw some clips of them fighting.
What's that got to do with the NBA though? What's that got to do with basketball? Come on,
that's what they was.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm like, bro.
What is got elbowed in my shit?
But everybody try to, the defense was so physical and this and that. But it's like, okay, if you want to say the hand check and all that, that's one thing, but like people try to talk about how physical it was and Jordan gets slammed to the ground and what would LeBron do, even though LeBron is 6'8", 6'9", 260, way bigger than Jordan. But they try to say how would LeBron fare inside that league because they were able to do all that physical stuff. But it's like that, like, why is it even really a question? For one, he's, you know, way bigger and more physical than Jordan was, and for two, like that's not basketball. Getting slammed on the ground, you know, that's technical in our generation.
On some real honesty shit, LeBron probably would have definitely, I ain't never say he wouldn't have prospered in that era. I feel like it would have made him maybe a better scorer and less of a, like, he's automatically, but at the same time, yeah, with that probably would have forced a killer instinct in him type shit. Not saying he don't got one.
You go.
But I'm just saying.
Cause that's the era where you had to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at. Like, y'all think if LeBron grew up inside that time frame, like,
he was gonna have to adapt.
Yeah, no matter what. Like, come on now. Like, he didn't. What people don't realize,
he adapted to this shooting shit.
Bro, LeBron, come on now. Whenever LeBron, when he get drafted, 03, he played against the Detroit Pistons, the same Pistons that, you know, beat the Lakers. Like, he's playing against real NBA teams that still had that play style, certain play style implemented. Mm-hmm. It wasn't until when Curry didn't get drafted to 08, 09. He didn't start blowing up until his third, fourth year in. Right. It's about 2012 whenever he's super blowing up. Like, the game didn't start changing until more recently than people want to give credit for. And LeBron's been around way before then. Yeah, he didn't win any championships before then. He won some with Miami, but, like, he didn't win at that time frame. But, like, there's not a lot of players that come into this league at that young of an age and win at 23, 24. It's not a lot of them that do it. Even when you look at Kobe, not Kobe, other than Kobe, because he won
What's crazy is the person that did do it is a person like D-Wade or something.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan didn't do it, and LeBron didn't do it. Not one of them.
D-Wade, he had like 37 in the playoffs on some random shit.
Something crazy.
I remember when he scored like 50. I was
whenever it was him and Shaq going crazy.
It was weird. It was weird seeing D-Wade get all the bookies.
He was going crazy. There was no question about that one. No question about that. No question about that.
So top 5 shooting guards. We gotta end it for real. This is probably 20 minutes.
That's low-key a hard one. I don't want to say
top 5.
Kobe, Jordan, Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson, and James Harden.
So Iverson over James Harden.
It's not really in that. It kind of it is. It's in that order. No, not Iverson. Iverson over Harden. Yeah, I give it over Harden.
That's crazy.
Come on now, what you got to say, bro?
I because
Gilbert Arenas said McKenzie had a conversation about this. And I think McKenzie said, hold on, who you just say, bro? Almost my husband.
Kobe, Jordan,
basically he said Iverson better than James Harden.
AI and Harden. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I give it to Iverson. Iverson was doing all that, like,
Well, no,
basically
Gil.
on the
No,
team.
Gil. I think Gil said that Iverson was better because he played in the tougher era, getting buckets.
Yeah, from when you look at it from that perspective, he was like the only real star on Philly. Whenever they played the Lakers and all that, he was, you know, it was a one-on-one type of game. He had to do everything by himself. He was a little man.
Yeah, but long story short, it's just like seeing that James Harden not.
He's top 5. You ask top 5. You want him top 3? Come on now. You put him above Dwayne Wade. I know you're not putting him above Jordan and Kobe.
Right, it's crazy. It's like Jordan, Kobe. Those spots is full. The first and the second spot full, and then it just go after that. It's just like everybody.
Go after that, Dwayne Wade.
D Wade. That's what I'm like. It's different. It's like it don't go after that. He said D Wade. Think about it.
Yeah, it gets questionable at 4, 5. It definitely get a little harder. You can definitely debate them.
Okay, that's a good debate. Okay. Damn, that nigga James Harden is him though. I ain't gonna care. He's different.
Hey, he still got plenty of time. If he could go out there and win a chip or something, you know, it's a big if. But AI ain't never win one. That's how you pass AI up right there.
Yeah, you right, cause he gonna have that conversation.
You know what I'm saying? You probably, I want to say Harden has probably passed AI a long time ago in scoring. I would assume. Yeah, so like, and then assists and all that, Harden used to stack up triple doubles. His stats is probably crazy up there. So.
It do hit different when James Harden probably got better stats than Iverson.
Yeah, you throw a chip in there, it's gonna definitely, they gonna have an argument for that.
Come on, bro. That's like,
You know, people low-key try to throw Iverson into that point guard role. Nah, he was a shooting guard.
But does that give it the same like aura as the Jordan and LeBron debate, to where it's a short good career and a long career with championships?
I mean, AI had low-key, people forget. Remember, AI was with Detroit for a minute. He was with Denver. He was with Denver with Carmelo.
That was a good thing,
But like Harden, my point in the argument is that Harden, he had those long good years inside of Houston, right? And then you want to say AI had his peak years in Philly. Harden went to Brooklyn. He didn't really do much. They ain't the big three, like, you know, they underachieved and all that. Mm-hmm. He went to the Clippers, ain't did much. Like, you know, since he left, he was on Philly, ain't do much. You know, it's not like he had a super successful career after Houston. He's been put up some decent stats, but like he hasn't, you know, hadn't been the same.
James lived up to par. He been partying with Lil Baby and
people forget.
Party.
You remember at first Harden was with OKC. He was a 6-man, so he wasn't putting up those crazy stats at first.
But he still was getting burned and getting decent stats. Enough to where
when he did start averaging the numbers, it started collecting.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like AI, he came in and was like an immediate impact. Yeah, he was an immediate impact. He was, you know, he was out there getting buckets when he first came out. So like, yeah, James Harden might be doing more at the end of the career, but like AI damn near did more at the beginning of his career to where Harden had to catch up.
Yeah.
So you basically just said Jordan better than LeBron. And that's how we're gonna end this motherfucking interview.
Come on now, nah.
Like y'all niggas, man. We gonna